The war in Syria is threatening to reignite with full force. After years of devastating conflict, the UN is sounding the alarm on an imminent escalation, with battlefronts flaring up and civilians trapped in the crossfire. The fragile peace could shatter before our eyes. Hey, it's Carlos. I hope you're doing great. Subscribe to this YouTube channel to stay updated on all the latest economic and political news in just a few minutes a day. According to a Reuters report from September 14, 2022, the UN, through Paulo Sergio Pinheiro, head of the Syria Inquiry Commission, warns of intensifying violence in a country already ravaged by 14 years of civil war. Multiple front lines, especially in the northeast and northwest, have reignited, with Russian airstrikes and deadly clashes reported. Le Monde, in an article from July 13, 2025, notes that fighting between Syrian government forces and Druze and Bedouin militias in Sweden has killed hundreds, marking the first major clashes since April-May 2025. The UK-based Syrian Observatory for Human Rights (SOHR) estimates, per Euronews on March 10, 2025, that over 1,130 people, including 830 civilians, have died in recent violence across the country. These chilling figures highlight an explosive situation, worsened by foreign actors like Israel, which has ramped up airstrikes in Damascus and Swida to counter Iran-backed factions, according to Syria's SANA agency. On January 29, 2025, Syria remains a battlefield of intertwined local and international interests. Following Bashar al-Assad's fall in December 2024, the country is now led by an interim government under Ahmed al-Shara, head of the Islamist coalition Hayat Tahrir al-Sham (HTC). While promising an inclusive transition, this government struggles to control armed factions, particularly in Druze and Alawite regions where sectarian tensions are erupting. Le Figaro on July 18, 2025, reports that Israeli strikes in Swida aim to protect the Druze minority but are complicating Damascus' efforts to stabilize the country. According to La Croix on July 15, 2025, government forces entering Swida to restore order led to massacres, fueling intercommunal resentment. A return to large-scale fighting would plunge Syria into a new spiral of destruction, with millions already displaced and an economy in ruins. Hopes for reconstruction, like the energy plan backed by American firms, Reuters, July 18, 2025, would be crushed, prolonging the suffering of an exhausted population. On the international stage, Russia and Iran, once Assad's key allies, are losing influence, while the US and Turkey vie to shape Syria's future. Reuters, on July 17, 2025, notes that the Trump administration urged Israel to halt its strikes to avoid escalation, while Turkey attacked Kurdish positions in the north, per Le Point, on March 16, 2025. These foreign interventions, combined with a fragile economy, worsened by 14 years of war and only partially eased sanctions in May 2025, Euronews May 23, 2025, keep Syria in chronic instability. The UN, through its special envoy Geir O. Pedersen, stresses the need for a political process aligned with Resolution 2254 from 2015, but peace talks remain deadlocked, as L'Express noted on December 1, 2024. Sectarian violence, particularly against Alawites and Christians, is stoking fears of the country's fragmentation. A Euronews report from March 9, 2025, mentions the massacre of 700 Alawite civilians in the West, blamed on reprisals against Assad loyalists. This religious divide, worsened by HTC's growing Islamization, threatens national unity. Facing this crisis, what can we do to support peace in Syria? Share your thoughts in the comments. Your ideas matter in shedding light on this complex issue.